Good morning, students. This is Latif sir. Today I'll discuss about the electronic configuration of atoms. What is the electronic configuration? Electronic configuration is the distribution of electrons into the orbitals of an atoms. Distribution of electrons into the orbitals of an atom. You have already studied in lower classes electronic configuration, how to represent the electronic configuration using KLMN cell or KLMN notation. You have already studied in lower class. Now we have to represent the electronic configuration in terms of SPDF orbitals. Okay. So electronic configuration of different atoms can be represented in two ways. One is by orbital notation, that is SPDF notation. Another is orbital diagram. You know that in case of S subshell, there is only one S orbital. In case of P subshell, there are total three orbitals. One is three P orbitals. In case of P subshell, one is known as Px orbital, another is Py and Pz orbitals. And for D subshell has total 5 D orbitals. Similarly, F subshell contains total 7 F orbital. Okay. And here each box represent one orbital. Okay. So one box for S orbitals, there is only one box because S subshell has only one S orbital. In case of P subshell has 3 or P orbital, that's why P subshell is represented by giving 3 box, and D subshell is represented by giving 5 box. Okay, and each box means one orbital, you have to remember. So you can represent the electronic configuration of an atom using SPDF notation or orbital diagram. For example, electronic configuration of hydrogen atomic number is 1. So 1 electron in hydrogen atom, you know that you have to arrange this 1 electron in as 1s orbital. Okay, so electronic configuration of hydrogen becomes 1s1. You have to write down the number of electrons as the power of the orbitals. Okay, or you can also represent the electronic configuration of hydrogen according to orbital diagram. You know that in case of hydrogen, 1 electron is present in 1s orbitals. So just draw only one orbital, that is only one box, and put 1 electron in one box means 1s orbital of hydrogen atom, 1s orbital of hydrogen atom, and then you have to put 1 electron in this box. That means 1 electron of hydrogen is present in 1s orbital. Okay, then to write down the electronic configuration of an atom, you have to know 3 defined principles, that is or 3 defined rules. One is Aufbau principle, another is Hund's rule, and the third is Pauli exclusion principle. I have told about this principle in the previous videos. And according to Aufbau principle, I have told that electrons electrons are entered into the lower energy orbitals or lower energy subshell, and then electron will enter into the higher energy subshell or higher energy orbitals. This is according to Pauli exclusion principle. And I have also told in the previous video about the increasing order of different subshell, increasing order of energy of different subshell. Okay, like one energy of 1s is less than energy of 2s is less than energy of 2p. Okay, like this. Here for simplicity, I have given a diagram. You can easily understand this diagram. In this diagram, it is shown that energy of defined orbitals increases if you go from the bottom to top of this diagram or of this figure, okay, at the left extreme of this diagram, it is written that energy increases from bottom to top of this diagram, and all the subcell or orbitals written here in this diagram, by showing a box of different color. Okay, so energy of 1s orbital is the lowest energy, then 2s energy, so energy of 2s is higher than energy of 1s orbital, and similarly energy of 2p orbital is higher than energy of 2s orbital, and energy of 3s orbital is higher than energy of 2p orbital, like this. Okay, by this diagram, from this diagram, it is clear that energy of different orbital increases as the distance from the nucleus, distance of the orbitals from the nucleus increases. Okay, so energy order of the different subcell according to Pauli exclusion principle, or the energy order, it is a very simple diagram. If you if you understand this diagram, you will be able to state the energy order, increasing order of energy of different subcell. Okay, the boxes represent the different orbitals. As the number of energy level increases, the energy increases, and you also know that each orbitals can accommodate or can hold maximum 2 electrons at a time. Now in this figure, if you see, the energy of 4s orbital is lower than the energy of 3d orbital. You have to remember this point. Energy generally increases, but the energy of 4s orbital is lower than energy of 3d orbital. Okay, you can also remember the energy order like this. I have told in the previous video the energy order. And now order of filling orbitals by electrons. How to remember? First, I have told that first electrons will enter into lower energy orbital. So the lowest energy orbital is 1s, then 2s, 2p. Okay, so electron will enter in 1s orbital first, then 2s, then 2p, 3s, then 3p, 4s. After that 3d, 4p, 5s. Okay, next 4d, 5p, 6s, like this. You have to remember the energy order of the different orbitals, and then you have to put the electrons into the lowest energy orbital first, then higher energy orbitals, according to above principle. Okay, so orbitals are not filled in numerical order because the principal energy levels get closer together as you get further from the nucleus, and this results in the overlap of sub level. Okay, and the first examples occur when the 4s orbital is filled before 3d orbitals. I have told that according to this figure, you can see here the energy of 4s orbital is lower than the energy of 3d orbitals. Okay, although 3d orbitals are closer to nucleus, but the energy of 4s orbital is lower than the energy of 3d orbital. So how to write down the electronic configuration of an element? First you have to write down the symbol uh, symbol of different subcell, like according to their increasing order of energy, that is 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d. Okay, like this. Then you have to give the electrons in the lowest energy orbital. Now for example, electronic configuration of hydrogen. Hydrogen has hydrogen atomic number is 1. So 1 electron in hydrogen atom. So this 1 electron will enter into the 1s orbital. So electronic configuration of hydrogen becomes 1s1. Okay. Hydrogen atoms have 1 electron and this goes into a vacant orbital in the lowest available energy level, that is in 1s orbital, according to above principle. Okay. Next, electronic configuration of helium. Helium has 2 electron. So this 2 electron will enter into the lowest energy orbital, that is 1s orbital, because 1s orbital can accommodate maximum 2 electron. Okay, always s orbital can hold maximum 2 electron, and p orbitals can hold maximum 6 electron, because in p orbitals there are in case of p subshell there are total 3 p orbitals, and similarly d subshell can accommodate total 10 electrons, because d subshell contains total 5d orbitals. Okay, so electronic configuration of helium becomes 1s2. So first you have to write down the orbitals according to increasing order. Then you have to, when you are writing the electronic configuration of an atom, first you have to write down the orbitals, symbol of different orbitals according to their increasing order of energy, but don't give any greater than or less than sign. Okay, and don't give any comma between two subshell or two orbitals. Okay, so electronic configuration of helium becomes 1s2. Because every orbitals can contain 2 electrons, and the 2 electrons are spinning in opposite direction. This is based on Pauli exclusion principle. And this 2 electrons of helium, these 2 electrons of helium present in 1s orbital. Okay, according to above principle. Now electronic configuration of lithium. Lithium atomic number is 3. So first you have to write down their energy symbol of orbitals, that is, or symbol of subshell, that is 1s 2s, like this. Then you have to give total 3 electrons, means in the 1s orbital 2 electron, and after that you have to put the rest 1 electron into the 2s orbital. This is because 1s orbital can hold a maximum of 2 electrons. So the third electron in lithium atom must go into the next available orbitals of higher energy, that is in 2s orbital. And this will be further from the nucleus in the second principal energy level. And you know that in case of second principal energy level, which has two types of orbital, one is 2s orbitals and another is 2p orbitals or 2p subshell, 2s subshell and 2p subshell. As you know that energy of 2s orbital is lower than 2p orbitals, so the third electron in lithium atom will enter into the 2s orbital. So electronic configuration of lithium becomes 1s2 2s2. You have to write down the electronic configuration like this: 1s2 2s1. Okay. And next, electronic configuration of beryllium. Beryllium has 4 electrons, so electronic configuration becomes 1s2 2s2. Similarly, electronic configuration of boron. Boron has atomic number 5. Total 5 electrons are there in boron atom. So electronic configuration becomes 2 electron in 1s orbital, then 2 electron in 2s orbital, then the remaining electron, that is 1 electron, will enter into the next higher energy level, that is into uh, 2p orbital, okay, 2 or 2p subshell. First 2 electrons will enter into the 1s orbital, then in 2s orbital, and then the remaining 1 electron will enter into the 2p orbital. That is, as the 2s subshell, 2s sub energy level or subshell is fulfilled, the fifth electron goes into one of the 3p orbitals. That is the 2p and you know that the 2p in subshell or 2p orbitals, energy of 2p orbital is higher than energy of 2s orbitals. That's why electrons first enter into the 2s orbital. In second energy level, electron enter first in 2s orbital, then in 2p orbital. Okay. Now electronic configuration of carbon. Carbon atomic number is 6. So electronic configuration becomes 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. 2 electron in 1s orbital, 2 electron in 2p orbital, 2 electron in 1 is 1 in case of carbon, 2 electron in 1s orbital, 2 electron in 2s orbital, and the remaining 2 electron in the 2p orbitals. Here you have to remember the Hund's rule. The next electron does not pair when the electrons are entering in 2p orbitals. I have told that in case of carbon, 2 electrons enter into the 2p orbitals one by one, but do not they do not pair first. Okay, that is the electrons. The next electron in the 2p orbitals does not pair up with one already there, because this would give rise to repulsion between the similarly charged species. So first electron will not pair up in 2p orbital, and instead of pairing of electrons, goes into another p orbitals, which means less repulsion, lower energy, and more stability, according to Hund's rule of maximum spin multiplicity. Okay. So electronic configuration of a carbon becomes 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Similarly, electronic configuration of nitrogen becomes 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, because nitrogen has 7 electron. And electronic configuration of oxygen becomes 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 2p4. Okay. Here you can see in this box, in this table, electronic configuration of all elements given. You have to see this table of electronic configuration of different elements. Okay, and in this table, in some cases some exceptional electronic configuration are there, and these exceptional electronic configuration are highlighted. Okay, for example, electronic configuration of chromium. Electronic configuration of chromium, if you see electronic configuration of chromium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Chromium has total 24 electrons. So you have to arrange this electron in different orbitals. In 1s orbital 2 electron, in 2s orbital 2 electron, in 2p orbitals total 6 electron. Okay, so 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1, 3d5. This is the actual electronic configuration of chromium. But one would expect the configuration of chromium atoms to the end is 4s2, 3d4. That is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d4, which is not stable electronic configuration of chromium. The stable electronic configuration of chromium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1, 3d5. This is because this electron, according to this electronic configuration, the last 3d orbitals or 3D subcells, or are all are half filled. And according to Hund's rule, half filled electronic configuration is of lower energy, that is is of higher stability. Okay, so to get higher stability, that is more stable electronic configuration, in case of chromium, one electron from 4s orbital promotes to the 3D orbitals. Okay, to get more stable electronic configuration, one electron from 4s orbitals promoted into the 3D orbitals to give 6 unpaired electrons with lower repulsions. This is according to Hund's rule of maximum spin multiplicity. And this is also shown here. Not only in case of chromium, that's exceptional electronic configuration. In case of copper also, the exceptional electronic configuration of copper is argon 4s1 3d10. Okay. Similarly, there are many exceptional electronic configurations which are highlighted in this table. You have to check. Okay. Now in this table, electronic configuration of some ions given, electronic configuration of cations, and electronic configuration of some anions also given. We know that cations are formed by losing electrons, and anions are formed by accepting electron or gaining electrons. So you know that electronic configuration of lithium is 1s2 2s1, but electronic configuration of lithium plus is 1s2 only, because lithium plus has 2 electron only, because when lithium release 1 electron it becomes lithium plus. So in lithium plus there is only 2 electrons. Okay, in case in lithium ion Li plus ion there are total 2 electrons, but in case of lithium atom there are total 3 electrons. So the electronic configuration of lithium plus ion is 1s2. Similarly, electronic configuration of sodium plus is 1s2 2s2 2p6, because sodium has total 11 electron, but in case of sodium plus ion total electron is 10. So you have to arrange these 10 electrons in different orbitals. That is, the electronic configuration of sodium ion becomes 1s2 2s2 2p6. Similarly, electronic configuration of Fe2 plus is 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 3d6. Okay, but the actual electronic configuration of Fe is 1s2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p6 4s2 3d6. But you know that Fe2 plus is formed by releasing or by losing 2 electrons from Fe. So Fe contains 26 electron, but Fe2 plus ion contains 24 electrons. So you have to minus 2 electron from Fe. Okay. Similarly here, some electronic configuration of some anions given. For example, electronic configuration of F minus. You know, fluorine has total 9 electron, but F minus has total 10 electron, because F minus is formed by accepting 1 electron. When fluorine accepts 1 electron, F minus fluoride ion is formed. So electronic configuration of F minus becomes 1s2 2s2 2p6. Similarly, electronic configuration of anion O2 minus oxide anion is 1s2 2s2 2p6. Okay, so see the electronic configuration here, electronic configuration of some cations and anions given, and electronic configuration of all the elements are given here in this table. I have to remember the first 36 electronic configuration of first 36 element. Okay, thank you.